Hi everybody, it's been a while since I've done a vlog and it's because it's taken me a little bit to get through all of the edits that I have been doing on the other videos. It was pretty busy to get everything into the garden and get everything up to where it is right now. So I'm finally catching up a little bit and have some breathing room, especially when it is raining out, so I don't have to water as much. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you a little tour of what's going on here. We've done quite a bit. So with the chickens over here, they come and go. I'm still bringing them in at nighttime. Just to be honest, I'm not really sure why. I think they'd be okay outside, but I just wanted to make sure that their coop was ready to go before having them out, making sure the temperature is okay for them overnight as well. So they're out here. We've put some stuff on the bottom there so critters can't go up and underneath to get in there. I may even pull that piece up at nighttime so that nothing can get in and up when they're in the upper part. I've also put this bird net over top of their little run here so big birds can't come down and get them. So yeah, I'm almost finished with that. I needed to order another one to go all the way down to the other end. So that's that. I got the hinges on the door. One more gate needs to be built down at the other end, just under the trellis. So we'll do that as well. I have the garden down that side all done with my ground cherries, blueberries, raspberries, all the way down that side. And then everything is coming in nice. I've actually gotten quite a bit of salad already from all my lettuce. And as I cut it off, it keeps coming back even more. So it's pretty awesome because I haven't had to buy any lettuce at all. So that's great. Parsley. We got chives, green onions. These are my calendula coming in here. I did plant some cucumbers back here. I filled in this empty space here with some more beans and peas. I planted recently some more spinach back there as well. So this is all my lettuce that I've just been cutting and coming again to, and it keeps coming up. My arugula. That's the cilantro, so I've already been using this. That's flour that I talked about in one of the videos. Still can't pronounce it. Nasturtium, I'm not sure. Someone tell me. I'm just gonna call it flour. That's good for plants. So yes, some radish. Back there I got a squash. Those are all zucchini. This is all romaine lettuce, some butterhead bib lettuce that comes usually with root on it. This is a weed. And then some beans, peas all the way up the side. Already given some peas back there. That beans growing there. This is beets and turnips. I've already taken some greens off of that and Swiss chard. So these I've all already started to eat. I like the greens of the root vegetables for juicing. So last night I took a whole bunch off of here, so I'm gonna juice them along with some other stuff, of course, not just that straight. I'm not sure if that would taste amazing, but I do like juicing the greens of the beets normally, so I might as well do it on a regular basis, so that's cool. I lost some of my cucumbers, so you can see they're a little sparse in the back there. I did lose some of those during the frost that we had, but all of the cucamelon cucumbers are doing okay. They're starting to climb up here. I'm not really sure how much they'll climb, but I'm hoping that they'll climb a fair bit up that trellis. I was hoping that this trellis would be like a snack shack for Fern. Just come for her to sit underneath here and just snack away at the things that she likes to eat, the snow peas and then those little cucamelons. So that I thought that would be fun. Lots of kale. So I'm gonna start cutting this off, I think. When you're cutting it off, you just take it from the bottom outside, and it'll continue to grow up. So you can just pull it off there and everything will continue to come up. So the stalks will get high, but you can keep coming back to that. My onions are doing pretty good here too, and I just cut the tops off of them last night, just so that it saves some energy and puts it right into the bulb. So I keep doing that just until they obviously grow quite a bit more. Kohlrabi is like thriving here. That's all Brussels sprouts and some dill down at the end here. And then Jade's favorite place to walk in this garden here, which was a mistake to make. It was a little bit of a fluke. I needed to get these strawberries into the ground and I just put them there, forgetting that Jade likes to run this fence. Come on. So that's that. These are my potatoes. So those are the finger-linked potatoes that I did in my grow bag video. So those are quite fierce. And then these are the other ones that weren't coming up at all. Red and white potatoes over there. This is my garlic experiment. So I'm actually getting some scapes, it looks like, off of them, which I'm pretty stoked about. Don't eat those, JD. And then I did some white onions here. This is cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage. Watermelons didn't do so great in the frost, but we still got some. And then cantaloupe. These are all the tomatoes. And then on the other side is the peppers. And then down there are my squash. So the squash that'll grow up the side. I've even got some flowers happening with some squash on it. So the female ones you can see have the squash growing with the flower at the end, and then the ones that are the male flowers don't. So you need both of them for the squash to pollinate. So I'm pretty excited that I have some female flowers. I haven't seen that yet, so that's pretty cool. And then I'll take you up here to show you this garden up top. So this is the upper garden. I don't know. And I have I just put these tomato cages in it, so they still have the labels on it, but pink banana squash, butternut squash, and some pumpkins, corn, and then the cucumber so they can grow up. And those are all looking good. The biggest thing with squash, so I've heard, is that it gets what's called like a powdery mildew, and it's from it being too moist. So I'm hoping that these cages can help with getting airflow through, especially once they start to get bigger. So I'll just see if as the squash grows it can come out and rest, and then I can keep these clipped back and them growing up. And I have the straw mulch as well that will help keep moisture in the soil. It helps with soil erosion as well. I noticed a huge difference from watering, so I need less water. It doesn't make my soil run all the way off. It is helpful for my leaves not to stick in the wetness when I am watering, so that's been pretty great. It does help keep the weeds down. I wouldn't say like completely, but it does help with the little weaker ones. I find they still come through. But the soil I want to stay really, especially the topsoil where all the nice bacteria is, and we talked about creating a nice quality soil for the plants to live in. When you wash away that top layer of the soil, then you're washing away a lot of that nutrition for your plants. So by keeping everything intact, it keeps your plants really healthy, and it keeps the diversity in the soil really healthy as well. So I'm pretty stoked about that. The straw will compost within the ground in 3 months, so I'll just keep refreshing it, and hopefully it will help. I honestly, like, just watering alone, I find it's been beneficial because I can soak the straw and not necessarily my plant. So it holds that moisture, it gets the roots really wet, and yeah, I noticed a huge difference with that so far. So I would say that's a win already. I already like it for that. At first, when covering up the ground with straw, I thought it was a little bit different, but I'm really enjoying the benefits. When we can keep carbon in the soil instead of it being released and evaporated back into the air, it's always a bonus for the climate, of course. Not only do we want to be sustainable, but we want to regenerate for the planet, right? So carbon in the ground, having the plants pull the carbon out of the air, holding it into the earth below, it's a huge win. So anytime you can cover your soil, highly recommend it. That's what I've learned so far, doing some regenerative agriculture courses. So I think that this is a huge benefit. So if you have a garden, I would say grabbing some mulch, straw mulch. You want it to be natural, obviously not sprayed with a ton of chemicals. I just got a bag from the greenhouse. So if you are looking for it, it's super easy to find. But yeah, that's my little tour of my garden. I picked up some grapevines and some gooseberries and stuff from my neighbor who didn't want them, so I planted them up around the fire pit as well, right, Eve? Yep. Yeah, so everything is doing good. I hope you guys are doing good as well, and I will chat with you soon. Thanks for watching.